An Alberta Clipper brought many Mainers their first measurable snowfall of the season and is now giving us a blustery end to the week. Weather Authority meteorologist Emily Santom breaks down what exactly that is and what else it has in store for the area.
You may have heard of the term Alberta Clipper, but what exactly do we mean when we say that? A couple of our headlines. An Alberta Clipper is a low pressure system that sinks into the U.S. from the Canadian province, Alberta, and actually can occur anytime between October to March and can bring different amounts of snowfall to the region. So here's our area of low pressure. It actually shifts once again from the Canadian province of Alberta into the U.S. It tracks eastward, bringing cold temps, snow, in windy conditions, and we already saw the snow, so the cold temps and the wind is on the backside. Actually, cold air begins to sink in from Canadian provinces and actually plunges south once again from Canada and typically follows this low pressure system. Usually this clipper tracks over or right just north of the Great Lake region. So here's a little bit of a time lapse of our clipper system that brought us all that snow. It actually just tracks just north over to the Great Lakes in Michigan and then begins to impact us here. So why are we looking at some windy conditions for Friday and some cold air too? Well, as the low pressure system begins to shift northeast over Maine, the pressure gradients begin to tighten. That means it gets a little bit windy. So this is 2 a.m. tonight, and these pressure gradients, the white lines on your screen, are very, very tight, so we're looking at higher winds. And here is our wind tracker for tonight. Looking at gusts into the 30s right around that 2 to 3 a.m. time frame, we are overall looking at a pretty windy day ahead of us. Cold air begins to follow in through, sending those wind chills down to the single digits and even the teens.